Hello, I'm John Rushton, the emotions expert. Can you really trust expert opinions? Today, wherever you go, whatever you see on TV or in the news, there's an expert opinion on something, whether it's climate change, COVID-19, transportation, health, water, eco problems, whatever it is. There's an expert opinion on something to do with whatever it is. Can you really trust what they say? Now, there are two things here. Firstly, there's an expert who is knowledgeable on a certain subject, and normally what they have to say is usually okay. It's an expert, they're giving you facts and figures pertaining to that particular subject on what they have to say and the relevance to it. Where it all seems to fall down is, but particularly in the media, is they get somebody who's probably an eminent person or someone of note to speak on a particular subject, and then they say, "And what do you think?" And the moment they give an answer, that's when it all goes wrong, because they're not a person to actually talk about something outside of their topic based on their own thoughts and feelings. They're giving you an opinion based on them, not often on reality. And you can get two people who eminent people in the same field. One of them is giving you an amazing sort of opinion of life. It's fantastic. Oh, life's good. It's really good. I'm enjoying this and all the new technology and things are getting better. And another person says the opposite. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Was there going to be a shortage of this? We're going to be, and maybe they are both correct. But then you put their opinion based on their chosen subject or their expert subject. And so you get one person who is giving you a very positive view of what could happen, which is very accurate about what could be best for the world and for people and everything else. And the other person is giving you a very dim, macabre view of life. They're telling you, oh, it may not do this, it may be years before we do this. And so if you're the general public, and depending on whose opinion you ask, you generally tend to follow what's what, because people tend to believe, by and large, what they see in the press and the media. But it's not true. You get people who are in the press and media who go around asking questions from people, universities and whatever, researchers, and they find somebody who is going to actually say whatever they're going to say. And it's fine, they've done their job, but it's the opinion. And that opinion depends on the station or the newspaper you get, because some people are left-wing, some are right-wing. The left-wing always paint a gloom and doom position. The right-wing gives something a little bit more positive, and you are in the middle. Now, you tend to listen to and read the kind of magazines and newspapers and publications you do based on how you think and feel. So there's already a bias in there to start with. But at the end of the day, you've got to make up your mind how you feel about what somebody says. And you've got to listen to more than one person, because just because somebody says something on television or the radio or writes an article in a magazine, it doesn't mean it's absolutely true. It's not that they're telling you lies. It's that they're giving you facts and figures pertaining to the truth, which is what their chosen subject is. And then they are giving you an opinion. And it is an opinion. And the moment you see an opinion, you've got to actually judge it yourself and think, do I really believe this? Or do they actually know this themselves? Or are they a negative person, or are they a positive person? And you can always tell, because a positive person will continually give you positive answers and scenarios, and a negative person will be just that, continually negative and give you negative scenarios, and it'll be basically gloom and doom. And you will feel in yourself at the end of either of those two, either positive or negative. So you will know. And if you feel positive and you think it's good, then go with it. Because if it's plausible and it sort of reaches your inner self and you feel that it's very good, that's good. If it's negative and you feel depressed and low because of this and it's gloom and doom, then you've either got to think, well, they are right, or it could be a scenario, or I prefer not to choose this because it is based only on what they think at this moment in time. And new technology and new science and everything else could change tomorrow, which makes that speech redundant. So you've got to actually think about this yourself. It's not just plain sitting back at home or in your car driving, listening to someone's comment. It's actually understanding what you are listening to and who is telling you what you are listening to. And so that makes a world of difference. So next time you actually listen to somebody on the radio or the television, or you're reading something in a magazine, and they give an opinion or our opinion, make sure you understand what organization it's coming from, whether they're particularly negative or positive, and the person that's giving it, whether it's their point of view. Because sometimes I know myself, when somebody gives a point of view, I switch off because I don't respect that person. I understand that what they say is probably true regarding the factual aspects of it, but anything else, I don't want to listen to them rambling on aimlessly and saying things based on how they think and feel, because I'm not interested in how they think and feel. It's a complete waste of time. You do the same for yourself. Be more enlightened, be more upstanding in who you are, what you are, and before you start repeating things to other people, make sure you understand it yourself.